Welcome back, everybody. It is another episode of Vexation Starcraft. This is Vex, and this is another ladder match. It has been a while since I've done a ladder match, or at least have posted one. I was hoping to lose one today, but out of the 4 that I actually played today, I won all of them. I'm choosing this one specifically because it is the one that bumped me up from bronze to silver. Now, I did actually purposely put myself in bronze, so bumping up to silver isn't a absolutely huge deal. My current skill level after playing quite a bit, I would assume, is now gold. So once I actually get to gold, we'll start seeing a lot more trouble bumping up. But from this point, I wanted to record this match. Something that I don't normally do, though I won't reveal it now. I don't normally do anything fancy. I usually do pretty standard builds, but after I sent out my scout, I wanted to see what else I could do, and I've noticed that a lot of lower level people don't understand how to deal with early pressure, and I've actually been using this to my advantage. Early pressure is just foreign to them because they're used to turtling is a very common idea. Let's sit here and build up my forces. That'll help me win. We do see Rathan, as I did not introduce our players. Rathan is in the top left corner, and I am, of course, in the bottom right-hand corner. Is taking a very early gas, most likely some Reaper play. And we do have my scouts going out. However, I originally was only going to send one, which is why he is slightly farther ahead, though I'm not sure why they're taking separate routes. I'm assuming they were clicked slightly differently. See where this one's rallied to. Oh, they're really close. We do have one barracks going down. We do have this one coming around, and just enough for a second barracks to go down. If Rathan does end up scouting me, he will notice that there is an absence of a barracks here, and at the 230 mark, that is very suspicious. I'm not pausing with my SVC production, so that is still going at a very good rate. Now we do have the 2 barracks going down here. His first barracks is almost up, so at this point, I'm playing very aggressively. He's taken double gas. He has 1 barracks up, and I'm about to have 3 because I have a 3rd going up in my main, so if he does scout, he is most likely going to completely bypass this unless he actually goes over here. Though depending on the trail, I'm not sure if it will go over that way. However, I do have the rally point set up ready for these Marines to be produced out. My SVCs are still coming out at a decent rate. I don't think they're paused for too long, though my attention might be elsewhere. Or I might be pausing so I have resources. Nope, going from the SVC. I do realize that I'm supply blocked, however. Though that has already been producing. That is going there. Now we do have an SVC. Excuse me, that's going to float up into the main base. We do have a Reaper that is about to pop out of here, though it was not early enough, or he might have not seen the SVC. That's very strange. This would have been very easy to counter at this point. However, my SVC is going to start putting up a bunker. He should have recalled his Reaper back to destroy this. That was his first major blunder. However, we do have the first Marine running in. The second one is up. More being produced. We do have a Marine being produced here. Luckily, that'll help fend off this Reaper. We do have an orbital going up for me. Still no orbital for Rathan, which he really needs to have an orbital display, especially when he's floating that many minerals. This poor Marine is going to get completely surrounded. So the bunker goes up, though he does not run into it. However, this one goes right in there. Is doing what it needs. This Marine is... He should have taken out that Marine. However, he did not. I do not understand why. Reaper, you had him. You were going to win. They're not taking out the SVC. Another very noobish mistake. I do run the SVC away just briefly enough. However, there are now 2 Marines in here that are going to just start racking up the kills. Just enough distance to pretty much level this whole area. We do have more Marines and a second bunker going down at the ramp just in case anybody does try to escape. The Reaper over here is causing some trouble, however, they are following it. One SVC is following it, so he cannot stop for too long. Gets a small hit off, and he's down. So that Reaper not causing any more trouble at this point. He is floating a lot of resources. Why he did not decide to go expand, though. He is expanding there, though I would have expanded somewhere else. He does not seem to realize that there's a bunker sitting here. You would think that, okay, this might be a proxy. Being up against another low-level player, though obviously lower than me because I did bump into the lower ground, he's probably not thinking proxy. He's probably thinking these are coming straight from my base. Now, if you look at his view, he has no idea what's even over here. Obviously, I have seen that base is building. I do pull them out to try to attack, though. I did not realize he had 4 Marines ready, though. I get him back in there. He has very low health, if I remember correctly. It was at 5 HP, so he is able to hold that position. These poor SVCs are going to do their best, though. Only 5 left. He is upgrading to an orbital, producing another Reaper. This SVC should start repairing any second. Oh no, they're attacking it. There's actually, and he doesn't target it down. He did briefly, but his attention must be elsewhere. I'm not sure what he's doing. These bunkers doing tremendous damage to his economy. This base is now up. The SVC hasn't never seen that before, he says. Good tactic. Just a little bit of cheese. I did cheese with an expand. I had an expand ready to go if that failed, because I knew that there's a possibility. He made a lot of mistakes. The fact that the Reaper did not come back and destroy this bunker was the biggest issue. That Reaper that decided to go for the bunker instead of killing the Marine that he was about to kill was also a huge mistake. However, this was the backup plan, though at this point I had plenty of Marines to go. He did kill this. He could have put the base somewhere else so I didn't see it. However, at this point the only place would have been down this way, possibly over here. He could have gotten a decent start. At that point though, he would have been way behind. I did tell him later that he needed to wall off this ramp. It does help prevent that. Anywho, that was that. That bumped me into silver, and I did do some other tactics similar to that, but not quite. Drops ended up being prevalent. I'll post another one. I'll post one that I actually really like that involved a siege tank marine drop that ended up working way better than I thought. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed a nice short video, and I will see you guys next time.